So I invite you to find a comfortable and supported position that allows you to feel both relaxed and alert. And when you're ready, you can close your eyes. And we'll bring the attention inward with a few full, deep breaths. As you inhale, you might imagine the word opening. As you exhale, you might imagine the words letting go. Inhale, opening. Exhale, letting go. Scanning the body to see if there's anywhere that wants to release right now. You might check in with the muscles around your eyes or your jaw, the back of the tongue muscle. You might check in with your shoulders, perhaps visualizing ice melting into water. Checking in with your chest and your stomach, seeing what wants to let go. Your hips, your legs, your ankles, your feet. And breathing into that more open space now. And now scanning your life, see if there's a situation that is challenging for you. It might be a conflict or a challenge at work, or a financial difficulty, perhaps concern for your health or for the health of a loved one, perhaps an issue in a personal relationship, or even an addictive behavior. Something that brings up difficult emotions like shame, fear, or anger, but not trauma, because trauma won't serve you in this practice. Once you've chosen a situation, let yourself get in touch with what is most triggering for you. What makes you the most reactive? So actually enter the experience so that you're visualizing the scene that you're in. If it involves another person, perhaps imagine their face and hear their words. Let your attention go to right where you feel most charged, where you feel most activated or upset. Sensing the worst part of this. And here's where you'll pause and recognize the R of rain. Recognize what is happening. What is the mood or emotion that most stands out to you? And it's fine if there's more than one, but just mentally name what you're aware of. You might use an inner whisper: fearful, confused, angry. So we're recognizing what emotion is here. Is it shame? Is it fear? We're transferring our attention from the situation inwards to the feeling that it triggers. Now, the A of rain is to allow this to be just as it is. You might say to yourself mentally, this belongs, like a wave in the ocean. This experience belongs in your overall experience, and this is part of it. Letting that feeling be as big as it wants to be. See if you can imagine yourself creating space for this feeling so that it can take up as much space as it wants. So we're allowing ourselves to be intimately in touch with the difficult emotions without pushing them away. Now, the I of rain is investigate, or you might think of it as getting more intimate with what is happening. So the question is, when this is happening, what am I believing? What is the belief that is underneath these feelings? Is it that I'm failing, that I'm unlovable, that others will hurt me? Am I believing something bad is going to happen, that something is wrong with me, that I'm failing in some way? Perhaps I'm believing that something is wrong with someone else or with life. What is the belief below the feeling? Now ask yourself, where am I feeling this in my body? Locate where that tension is living right now. You might check your throat or your heart or your belly. Ask yourself, what is this like? How does it feel? What is the felt sense of it? Is it clenched or tight or contracted? Is it hot? Is it sore? Is it aching? Is it squeezed? Is it cold? If you want to deepen your attention to this even more, you might let your face express the feeling and even let your body posture express it. What do you notice when you do this? See if you can bring your attention right to the most triggered and hurting part of yourself. Now see if you can place your hand where the feelings are the strongest in your body. And go ahead and breathe right into that area. Sending the breath right into that hurt part of yourself. And invite whatever is here to be here, without you pushing it away. Let it be as big as it wants to be. Allow that feeling to live in your body without contracting against it. And now the N of rain is nurture. Ask yourself, what is this part of me needing? What does this part need to feel? Or you might say, how do you want me to be with you? Does this part of you need to feel loved or forgiven, trusted, protected, comforted, held? Keeping your hand on your body, see if you can sense the tenderness coming from your own hand. Can you communicate that nurturing through your hand? Now see if you can find the message from your heart that this part of you needs. What is the message you want to give this hurt place? Is it, you are loved, you are capable, forgiven, safe? Perhaps it's as simple as, I'm here, I'm not going away. Or maybe it's, I trust your goodness. Or, thank you for trying to protect me. If it feels difficult to imagine this message coming from yourself, see if it comes from somewhere else. If you have a relationship with a higher power, perhaps it's coming from them. Or maybe it's coming from someone who loves you. A parent, a friend, a partner. It could be coming from your dog or your cat. You might even imagine a sense of warmth and light bathing that part of you that needs healing. Now sit in this quality for a moment and check in with yourself. Is there any more presence or softness than there was at the beginning of the meditation? Rest in this wakeful, tender space of awareness. Who are you when you're not believing that something is wrong? Wrong with you or wrong with the world? Who are you when you can make space for what's happening? With compassion and with presence. This openness is the truth of who you are. This trust, this care, this is you. As you feel ready to end the meditation, take a few deep breaths. Sitting in this open heart space. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.